Hello, everybody. My name is Christian Levy. I am the CEO of Amity Tours. We are here today for the Chile virtual training for the UK market, and we will be talking about the family adventures. I am here with my colleague Angela. Hello, Angela.
Hello, my name is Angela Bless. I'm Key Account Manager at Amity Tours.
All right, well, let's get ready. As I said, this is our first Chile virtual training for the UK market. We will be talking about family trips in Chile.
Well, I will introduce you a little bit to our company. Amity Tours has been founded in 2003 as family-owned inbound tour operator. We do organize trips in Chile and Argentina, and are ATA members since 2012. We do have like 4 main activities, such as skiing in volcanoes, hiking, biking tours, road cycling, gravel, and mountain biking, conservation tours, and of course the family tours that we are talking about today. Well, we are a fully licensed tour operator and certified through the Chilean laws and DIATA standards. We do count with a $2 million liability insurance policy as well. We do work like as a responsible tourism company. We are very much committed to the values of like to incorporate the local people, such as local guides and going to visit local communities. We do work with locally owned accommodations and going to wild protected areas in all our trips. And we started with our Zero Waste Challenge, which includes reducing, reusing, recycling all our waste generated during the trips, such as so now we do count with a very good picnics without any waste anymore. You can find us on all these social media platforms such as Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram.
Well, in Amity, we have 3 key elements that you will find in any of our tours, no matter if it's a family tour or a biking trip or a hiking tour. These elements are adventure, people, and nature. And so we are an adventure company since 2003, and that's what we do. We create, develop adventure trips all over Chile, focusing on these activities that we mentioned: biking, hiking, skiing, and of course, we have kids. It's a family company, and a long time ago we decided to develop this type of trips. People was not only we work with local communities, but we think the most important ingredient of our tours is our staff. You will get to know our beautiful country, led by our drivers, our guides, that will be very proud to show you everything we have to in Chile. And well, of course, this nature, the third element, is the easiest part, or the best part too, because that's why Chile is so famous, because of our nature. And we will make sure you can see all these beautiful landscapes, and we will take you to places that are not very crowded, because we are locals. We know where to take you depending on the time of the year. And as I said, the focus of today's virtual training are our family adventures. First thing to say is that we run our family tours very differently from our group tours that are for biking or hiking or skiing, because we've learned by testing with our own kids, with our own grandparents, these trips. We put it to the test, and we learned that we can run the trips in the same way, meaning that we have to really divide the day in blocks. So we have a morning activity, then a long break for lunch, and then we have an afternoon activity, and try to finish not very late, because we know how the rhythm of the kids are usually are. And we also make sure everybody has fun, grandparents, parents, and kids. And that's why the only way to really get to know that, it was put into a test all our trips, and we can guarantee that all our trips in the Atacama Desert, in the Lake District, and in Patagonia, we have traveled with our kids. We have bringing more friends, with families, with kids, with their with the grandparents, and learn a lot. And from there, we develop our family trips. So what we can offer you is unforgettable experiences with expert local guides and drivers. All this is in small groups, and we always have a sustainable approach to all the trips we do, as Angela was telling us at the beginning of the presentation. Um, Even though we have 3 intensity levels, beginner, or low, intermediate, and high, most of our family trips are beginner and intermediate. None of them have a high intensity level. So this actually varies depending on the latitude where we run the trips. Could be in the Atacama Desert, are certain things that make an effort higher of level, and so on. And so Chile, well, for family adventures, you can visit Chile usually during your winter, our summer, but since we have the desert in your summer too, we have available this destination. All our programs go from 6 to 8 days, and it can be extended to even 2 weeks. We work with family-friendly hotels and develop, as I said, a lot of multi-sport itineraries throughout the country. And so now, Angela.
Yeah, thank you so much. Well, as Christian already said, we do have like 3 main destinations where we do organize family trips. So let's start from north to south in the Atacama Desert. Well, the Atacama Desert is very famous for the high altitude and the very special environment. We do run our trips normally between June and November. These are the best months we think like to explore this area. We do have a very nice family trip around San Pedro de Atacama, which is a 7-day family adventure tour where we do go and explore the most famous places like the Mars Valley, Cacti Valleys, Glacier Blanco or White Glacier, and the very famous lagoons. We do visit all these places, like Christian already said, in 2 blocks during the day. So there's an activity in the morning, a very nice and long break during lunch, because there's too much heat, like to really explore the area and to do activities. And well, we do stay in very nice family hotels, and during these 7 days, we go hiking, biking, stargazing, jump into the hot springs, visit some local communities, and very nice lagoons, of course. Well, as Christian already said, we do work with small groups with up to 12 guests normally, maximum. We do work with private transportations, to include most of the meals, but whenever it's possible, we do give you some free nights where you can discover the very nice restaurants in San Pedro de Atacama. And we do include all the hiking poles and water bottles and everything you need during these activity days. So then I guess we're gonna go to the Lake and Volcano District.
Okay, well, this is where our headquarters are located. We also have headquarters in San Pedro de Atacama, but this is our home. And well, in the Atacama, it's known to be the driest desert in the world. And here we go to the temperate rainforest. It's a rainy area, but you can definitely feel the summer in January and February. And so rest assured that if you are digging out snow out of your house, of your gateway, we will make sure you feel the heat here in Chile, in this area too. Well, this is the lake, the map of the Lake and Volcano District. It's a long piece of Chile. It's about 700 kilometers south of Santiago. It's about an hour and 20-minute flight. And we go throughout this area, and starting in Temuco Airport and finishing always in Puerto Montt Airport, or vice versa. Why Puerto Montt Airport to finish? Because then from there you can continue flying or continue traveling to Patagonia. And in this 7-day family adventure tour that we have on our website, we go from Temuco to Osorno Airport. And we meet the Mapuche people. We go paddle boarding. We go hiking with the kids. And as we said, we have tested all this with our own kids, different ages, and also with our own grandparents. And one of the things that we include more often in this area, the Lake and Volcano District, are the water sports. And we make sure everything is fun but safe. We are certified to run and operate all these activities by the Chilean government. And if you need, we can send you all the certificates. You can check our papers and documents too. We have a little larger groups that we can run trips in this area, up to 14 guests, but always with a 6-to-1 ratio for guides. We try to make sure that in all our family trips, at least 2 guides are present, so we can split the trip or the groups. If we have the kids that are super active with mom that she likes to, for example, to run, they can go first with one of our guides. And if dad and the grandparents they like more nature, or they love to take pictures of flowers or birds, and take it your time as you hike, the second guide can go at a slower pace. And so everybody's happy, nobody's frustrated. And then at the end of the day, or at the end of the activity, everybody gets together to eat your meals that we prepare with love and with local food. And so we will make sure everybody has fun and nothing feels stressed to go faster or slower. And here actually you can see the little one on the right is my kid. And once again, we work with hotels that are family friendly, are kids friendly, and because some of the hotels we work with in our other tours, they have more restrictions, age restrictions for kids. But these that we've selected for these family trips, they don't, and they are great. They have a lot of large spaces where family can get together. They have joint rooms for parents with younger kids. So we have taken care of all those aspects of a family trip too. And then in Patagonia, Angela.
Thank you. Well, Patagonia, we're gonna go into the Torres del Paine National Park, which is maybe the most famous park in Chile. So normally you have to fly to Punta Arenas and then take a transfer to Puerto Natales, then the city next to the Torres del Paine National Park. This is a very nice and very active family adventure that we run from November to March or April. We really like these two months, March and April, where much less people on the trails, and the weather normally is still great. So these are very good months to go and explore this area. Well, in Torres del Paine, it's all about nature. We're gonna go on very nice hiking trails, on navigations to see some glaciers. And around Punta Arenas, we go and see the penguins, which is always a highlight for the kids. Here we also stay in very nice and family-friendly hotels, and in the very special Riverside camp, which is a great experience to feel connected to the nature and to the national park. This is a tour that we normally run with up to 8 guests. So it's very, these are very, very small groups and very personalized service. We do include most of the meals, because in the national parks there are not many options to go and have dinner. So we're gonna stay in the Riverside camp, where we have very nice and tasty dinners. Well, it's as I said, it's all about nature. So kids gonna run the whole day, or explore the area and really love the flora and fauna of this beautiful national park. And to finish this presentation, I just wanted to highlight that we do in all our tours include the active volcanoes whenever there are active volcanoes, like in the Lake and Volcano District or the Atacama Desert. We always put the focus on the native forests, on pristine lakes, on obviously on the indigenous communities, on the flora and faunas, the beautiful waterfalls, and of course, whenever possible, we jump into a hot spring after a nice hike.
Well, thank you so much for hearing us. Remember, this was the Chile virtual training for the UCAT market, focusing on our family adventures in Chile. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you again.
Thank you. Bye.